So, welcome back everybody, and you're sitting in my shop, which has finally got electricity and slab, and we just brought the bench down, and I'll throw in a little clip. I'm pretty sure I've shown it being put together before, but this is like the 6th time I've disassembled and set up this bench, and hopefully one of the last. I figured I'm going to just give you a quick pan view of the shop here, but I thought it would be cool to take everybody along on the journey. It is basically raw space right now, so this whole area that you see back here, this was all dirt and gravel, and we didn't have power down yet, so it's taken quite a while to get it all done, but we have poured the concrete and gotten the electricity hooked up. I ran all the lights you can see above, and just started getting the power run for some of the tools. So I have the beautiful early 1900s American sawmill manufacturing joiner set up over here, and it is actually powered. So as soon as I get a 30 amp breaker in the panel, that will be live. And I'm just waiting on a machine to get the big 24-inch Oliver planer down here, the table saw, and some other heavy equipment. But for the time being, I have the benches down here. I've got one of the dust collectors down here. My portable tools are here, and I'm just setting up shop. So I thought it would be cool to kind of just take everybody along on the journey as we kind of set this up, because there's really nothing. So we're going to be doing shelving and tool storage, jigs, fixtures, all the things that go in a shop, and I'm basically starting over, so thought it would be cool to take everybody along on the trip. So I'll just show you quick. So the idea is probably to have a couple of large shelves like this in this corner. This is a mess right now. This room was a disaster. We bought it that way. It was filled with stuff, so we had to clean this out. And there was actually a wall here that divided it off, so we tore this out. Still part of it up there you can see in place. But the idea is I'm going to have a couple of shelving units here. That's going to be tool and fastener storage, etc. I'm going to have plywood, a large plywood rack here, and a bunk for hardwood. And where the camera is actually sitting is probably going to be where that workbench ends up, with some countertop space behind it and whatnot. The joiner is staying where it is over there, and I still am trying to figure out the best placement for that Oliver planer. It is really big, really heavy, and I'm only moving it once. So I definitely want it close to a pole, because it draws 26 amps when it's running on a 220 phase converter connection. So I need it probably in this vicinity, but I think the table saw is going to be right here in front of me. So I have 8 feet of crosscut and rip capacity without anything obstructing. So these two doors here, this is right now these are sliders. So these are like this when we bought it. So right now these are a couple of sliders. They're not very energy efficient. We're going to try to heat this through the winter, or I'm going to try to heat this through the winter, so for the time being, I'm probably just going to foam the interiors on these and close in the bottoms. There's one down there and one here, so that's how I'll treat those. And then the center door where my trailer is dropped in right now, that's going to be a garage door, which is sitting up on the wall over there. We're hopefully going to get that hung in the next couple weeks. We're just waiting for a company to come out and do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you've seen any, I can't remember if I've showed it before, but you can see this back wall. Originally, this building was all hollow in the middle here, so that all 3 bays back here were wide open to the outside. So we had to pour the slab. I did a thickened edge with a footer, on the back edge, and then that was framed off and vapor barriered and sheathed. So, so there's a mess of stuff going on. It's not anything pretty right now, but I thought it would be cool to take everybody through to give you an update. And I think it's been a couple of months since I've posted anything, and now that I finally have this space, I'm pretty excited that I'm going to be able to actually start doing some nice projects that I have on the menu, and just shop related things as in addition to those projects. So this is like a world of difference. It's been almost impossible for me to work on anything. We've been in the schoolhouse. I haven't had a shop down here. I've been working out of the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse is being renovated, which has cut down on space, and it's just a very hard space to work in. And so this changes everything. So very excited, and wanted to post an update, give you a quick tour of the shop and an explanation of what's to come, and that'll be that. So we'll see you on the next one.